scripture focus this morning, Luke chapter 22. Beginning in verse 39. Jesus went as usual to the Mount of Olives. His disciples followed him. On reaching the place, he said to them, "Pray that you will not fall into temptation." He withdrew about a stone's throw beyond them, knelt down and prayed. "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." An angel from heaven appeared to him and strengthened him. And being in anguish, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. This is the word of God.
Good morning. Beautiful day out there today, beautiful weather. I am excited about this week. It's Thanksgiving, and I know today you're thinking, man, I'm ready for a double helping of a Thanksgiving Sunday. Sorry, what I am excited about today, about what God has for us. Know this, that if this is your first time here, right, you're here. You're not to be judged, and we just want to hang out with Jesus, amen? Amen. And here's something that's really cool about God, about Jesus. They're always at work, even when we don't know it. So right now, this morning, if you feel like, you know what, I don't know about this Jesus thing, I don't know about this God thing, it's okay, God's still working. And it's a beautiful thing when we finally start coming to realize that He works because He loves us and He wants a new life for us. So I want you to ponder this statement with me this morning. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to change themselves. We can all sit there and complain about what needs to be changed in our world. Oh, did you see what those people are doing? That's horrible. You can sit down and have coffee and just complain about what's wrong with the world. They need to change it. What about yourself? Not good. And here's the sad thing. We can't change the world unless we begin by changing ourselves. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm an extremely good complainer. I can complain about everything. I can complain about restaurants. I can complain about Lubbock traffic. I can complain to a stop sign on why the stop sign should even be there. But it doesn't fix anything. So today I want to go over two stories. One story that's in the Bible, and it's about a woman of faith that I consider is one of the Christianity's forefathers, and she's an amazing woman and has been given an opportunity and has to make a choice. And then the second story we're going to go over is about a man who, in World War II, had the same situation where he had to make a choice, and we're going to take both of their stories and we're going to apply it to our lives today. First story is the story of Esther. Esther's in the Bible. I encourage you to read the entire book. She's awesome. And the whole story is great. You can definitely see God working in that. But I want to preface a little bit about what's going on in the story. First of all, there's a king, and his name is Xerxes. And this king is a king that has many different nations. And that's what he does. He goes and he conquers. And what he does, instead of annihilating the people and making them like him, he says, no, you can maintain who you are just under our rule. Now, the Jews have been conquered by many different people. In fact, they really don't even have a home. They've just always been subjects of somebody else at this point. And there's a Jew named Mordecai. And then there's this little girl named Esther. And during the time of the Jews being conquered by so many different people, she lost her parents. And Mordecai adopted her as his own daughter. and raised her within the Jewish people. Now, King Xerxes, like I said, he was over many different nations, and there was a guy that was named Haman, and Haman became very successful. He pleased the king, and so the king promoted him to become a noble, which basically means he has a lot of power. He has a lot of authority, and he's kind of arrogant. Have you ever known anybody like that? Kind of arrogant. It's all about them. Have you ever been that person? No. Okay, not everybody. But this guy's extremely arrogant, so this is what he does. You know what? Since I'm the nobleman, since I'm way up there now, I think it'd be perfect that whenever I walk around, he would have to bow down to me. So when he walks around, it's a rule that they need to bow down to him because he's noble. He's under King Xerxes. As he's walking, everybody's bowing down except one guy, Mordecai. And everybody bows down. There's Mordecai standing there. Amen. Mordecai, why aren't you bowing? I don't bow to anybody but God. And that made Haman extremely angry. He could not stand that this guy would not bow down to him. He would not fear him. So Haman goes to this king and says, King Xerxes, what should I do as your nobleman to somebody who doesn't follow the rules to bow down when I walk by? And the king says, well, you're a nobleman. You have authority to do whatever you want to do to that person. So here's what Haman does. Instead of just wanting to kill Mordecai, he wants to kill not only him, but his people. He wants to eradicate the Jews. He wants to kill them all. So he starts plotting. During this time, King Xerxes is looking for a queen. And he's really troubled because he needs a queen. And so his wise men come to him and say, we're going to be the king. We're going to go throughout all the lands and all the nations. We're going to find the prettiest virgins. And then we're going to, for a year, we're going to pick them up. And then at the end of that year, we're going to present them to you, and you get to pick your queen. It's the biblical, what do we call it? Bachelor. Yes. The biblical bachelor, except these girls are virgins. Well, as they go through the nation, guess what? They come across where Mordecai is and they see Esther and say, hey, bring her too. So they get Esther and they bring Esther amongst the king's court, and for years she goes through these beautifying processes. Think about that, guys. We get mad when it takes our women an hour to put on their war paint. Sorry. This was a year-long beautifying process where they could be presented to the king. I mean, come on. But after this year, they present all of these women to the king, and guess who the king picks? Esther, to become his queen. Think about that. She went from nothing to everything. But here's what Mordecai tells her. Do not tell the king where you're from, because we are so far down on the totem pole that he might discard you just because you're a Jew. Keep in mind now, there's still Haman trying to figure out a way to eradicate and kill Mordecai and the Jews. And when Mordecai finds out that Haman's doing this, he begins to go, wait a second, we need help. We need to be saved from this nobleman. And so he sends word to Esther, who now lives in the king's court, and says, hey, we need you to talk to the king to help us because he's going to kill us. And here's what she says there. She says, I can't. The king is in his court, and it is a law. Whenever he is in his court, no one is allowed to enter, or they will be killed. In other words, I guess the king is saying, it's my time now. Leave me alone. I've tried that at my house. Doesn't quite work, but I have found that I do get one room in my house Where I'm left alone. It's a little room. It's called the back room. Sitting on my throne. Yeah, I worked on that one all week. Anyway. She sends word and says, I can't do that because it could kill me. And that's where we pick up on the story in Esther chapter 4, verses 12 through 17. This is when Mordecai writes back to Esther. It says, when Esther's words were reported to Mordecai, he sent back this answer. Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Then Esther sent this reply to Mordecai. She says, go gather together all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And then she says this, listen, and if I perish, then I perish. Look at what is happening. She's going to go and risk her life. But she has said, it is not about me. If I die, then I die. But I have to do what is right. Now, I wish I could tell you the rest of the story, but I really want you to read it for yourself. It's amazing, because she goes before the king, and the king pardons her and says this to her. I'm so pleased with you, queen. Whatever you would like, I'm going to give it to you up to half of my kingdom. What is it that you want? And I want you to read the rest of the story and see how God used Esther to deliver the Jews, to deliver her family, to change the life in the world of her family. Not because she was a queen, listen, but because she was willing to die for herself. Think about the question that was placed before her. Go risk your life so that others may live. Go die so that others may die. Sounds just like the man that we've all heard of in the garden. Father, if there's any way to take this cup from me, please do it. However, not my will be done, but your will be done. You see, that's this unique perspective. Think about this. For such a time as this, have you ever asked yourself this question? Maybe I was created for such a time as this. Maybe you're here for more than just what the world says you're here for. Right? Here's what the world says you're here for. Go to school, get good grades, graduate, go into debt, get into college, get a degree, come out, don't use your degree, work somewhere else, have to pay your get credit cards, have a bunch of kids, then you get older, have somebody else have to take care of you, then you die. That's what the world says. And they call that the American dream. And here's the cool thing about the American dream. If you have to step on somebody else to get ahead, go do it. In fact, we'll celebrate you for it. That is not the way of God. Jesus himself came and said, I have not come to conquer you, but to serve you. To show you a new way of life. To his disciples, he said, if you want to be the greatest, you need to be the least. Because in my kingdom, those are the people that we see. You see, isn't it funny how the world holds up its elite? And the kingdom of God says we don't recognize them as elite because they're about themselves. We recognize the ones who never knew. The ones who died to self and lived for Christ. And that's what the kingdom of heaven is for. Imagine if we now adopt that perspective. Maybe I'm here to change the world. What if you are? Some of you in this room like, you wouldn't pick me to change the world. Really? Do you think Esther thought that? When she was nothing, when she was a slave, when she was under captivity, yet it only took one moving of God for her to become a queen. What about Joseph, who was sold into slavery, who became second to Pharaoh? Oh, we don't know that. We're too busy listening to what the world tells us and what will make us happy. Imagine if we all in this world adopted the perspective of it's about others, not about me. What would commercials look like? The latest car commercial. This car would be awesome for you to buy for somebody else. That's not how the world is. The world is no. You need to get ahead of other people. It's about you. And if you've lost your life, then you need to restore it to the point where you can go to God and say, Lord, give me back my life. And I believe God says, why? I have a better life for you. Why don't you give me your life? And I will give you mine. Then that's when we truly live, ladies and gentlemen. That's when we truly embrace and understand what life is about. Now, hear me. I'm not saying before you say I have reached this. No, but I do know this. In our culture today, it is sickening about how self-absorbed we are. That it's become normal to be self-absorbed. And we wonder why depression runs rampant. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever felt good when you help somebody else for no reason? Help somebody take their groceries to the car, which is really funny nowadays. The other day, I'm not kidding, there's this elderly lady trying to get her groceries into the car. And I step up and I say, hey ma'am, how you doing? Can I help you? And I freak her out. No, I got it. You raised your hands. Well, nobody trusts anybody anymore because everybody's motives are so jacked up and self-absorbed that who absolutely will be the example that no, I love because God loves me. That should be us, some people of a place called Refuge. Are you ready to change the world? Are you ready to be the game changer in your family? Know this, in order to change the world, we must be willing to change ourselves first. Man, I can complain about how horrible my children are. Parents, can anybody else do that? Oh, we're not wanting to admit it here because we're still part of the society thinks that we're going to get mad. Hey, I spank my kids. Oh, yeah. It still is Texas. Can I get it? And I remember looking at my kids going, you're horrible, you guys are kids. You don't clean up your room. I told you to clean your room. You don't know how to clean your room. That's horrible. I can't believe it. I'm going to complain. What am I like? My children are horrible. They won't clean themselves up. She goes, so? Be quiet, boy. Kids, get in with a different perspective. Not do what I tell you to do, but here. Let me show you how we do things together. Let's put up our toys. Let's do this. Guess what my kids started doing? We started doing it. They started understanding what Dad wants because it wasn't that I'm going to make you do this. It was, let's do this together. And it was beautiful because they could do that. But then they became teenagers. Now I can do that in my room, Dad. Okay, just true. Whatever. This world does not need self-absorbed Christians. This world needs Christians who will die on the cross for Christ. And here's what's so amazing. Those who truly die to self and die with Christ, a life will be given. And when that life is given, it's a beautiful thing that you and I can't explain. I don't know where you are in your life right now. I don't know if you enjoy your life or if you're on the edge. I don't know. But you know this. Whenever we forfeit who we are and say, Lord, it's not about me, it's about you, something happens that none of us can explain. Our perspective changes. We become more about love than we are about hate. We become more about unity than we are about division. And man, the flowers smell a little better. The grass is a little greener. But you got to be like Esther. Are you willing to be the change in your family? Are you willing to be the change in your world? Be example to God Himself so people go, wow. So now let's go to our second story. Does anybody know who Oscar Schindler is? Yeah. If you, a lot of you say yes because you're here first service, not good. Oscar Schindler was this guy that they made the movie Schindler's List about. Now, it's really funny that we can celebrate a movie called Schindler's List, and a lot of the actors in Schindler's List we had a great career in acting, but we quickly forget about the man. Well, let's revisit him today. This is who Oscar Schindler was. He's a German, and he is very successful. He has wealth, he has prestige, he has power, and he joins the Nazi Party. Right? I know right now, many of you are going, join the Nazi Party. He wasn't a good guy. Well, you know, back then, the Nazi Party was an option just like Republican or Democrat. Now, here's my point. Yes, it's not politically correct. Yes, you can record it. Our life should not be defined whether we are a Republican or Democrat. Amen. Schindler, like I said, was very wealthy. And he was in the Nazi Party. He was going up through the ranks. He was doing good to the point when World War II started, he bought a warehouse in Poland and there started and got very successful, very wealthy. But there was one problem. In his employment, he had 1,200 workers that were Jews. And something happened in the Nazi Party to where the party started changing what it was about. It started making the Jews an enemy. To the point they started saying the Jews are dangerous, they need to be eradicated. And they started killing Jews just because they were Jews. Schindler had a problem with that. Schindler in the Nazi Party started disagreeing with the Nazi Party. Schindler, you're a Nazi. You should be throwing those Jews to the Nazis. And he said, no, I work with them. I'm responsible for them. They're not dangerous. They're wonderful people. And he had to make a choice. Was he going to turn them over or would he protect them? One day as they were in the factory, they were working, here comes some of the Nazis to take these Jews away. And this is what Schindler does. What are you here to do? They said, we're here to take those Jews away. He says, how about I pay you to forget they're here? He used his wealth to bribe them to go away. And he did this throughout the entire length of World War II. They would keep coming. He would give them things to turn away. He would give them money. He would give them luxury items. He was pouring himself out. All that he had made, all that he had accomplished, all that he had acquired, he was giving away so that they could live. And at the very end of World War II, he was broke. He was no longer Schindler, the wealthy Nazi. He was a poor man, and he tried to do other business ventures after the war, and they kept failing. You know who had to take care of him? The 1,200 Jews that he protected began to pitch in so he could eat, so he could live, so that he could have life. Now, here it is. I wish I could tell you the end of this story, Schindler becomes so wealthy and everything's awesome. No, he gave his livelihood so that others could live. Now the world, we see it and go, oh, what a good story. Now let's move on. But I promise you this, in the kingdom of heaven, Oscar Schindler is somebody. Because he looked during his time just like Jesus. Just like the Father. What about you?